morning, yogis. Welcome back to my channel, BelleYogi. My name is Michelle, and today we are going to do a quick yoga stretch to start your day off right. We'll get started in a comfortable seated position. I'm starting in Sukhasana, but you're welcome to extend your legs out straight if that's more comfortable for you. Maybe you want to sit on a blanket or a cushion. Those are all some great options. So first, find your seat and just allow your spine to elongate. Reach the crown of the head up towards the ceiling. Allow the back of the head to line up with the back of the shoulders. See if we can allow the chin to be parallel to the floor, and then just take a moment to soften your gaze or close your eyes. And start to draw your awareness inward towards the breath. And just allow the breath to be the most important thing in this moment. And just be aware of the breath as it moves in through the nose. And watch the breath as it moves out through the nose. And just take a moment to gently acknowledge some of the qualities of your breathing this morning. Does your breath feel shallow? Does it feel deep? Maybe it's somewhere in between. Also notice how continuous the breath is. Does it feel seamless, or are you finding some pauses? Just acknowledge without creating any stories or judgment to what you find. Also notice the texture of your breath. Does it feel smooth? Does it feel a little shaky? And then from here, just gently start to refine your breath to become a little more continuous if you found any pauses. Invite the breath to become a little more deep if it was shallow. And begin to smooth out any shakiness or jagged edges to the breath. And you'll take your next breath, a full breath in through your nose. And a big sigh out your mouth, let it go. Again, full breath in through your nose, fill up your lungs. Big sigh out your mouth, let it go. Really nice. From here, you can reach your arms over your head. Stretch up really tall and exhale, draw your hands to your heart. Do that again. Inhale, reach your arms overhead. Exhale, hands draw to heart center. And last one, inhale, reach your arms overhead. Exhale, draw your hands in front of your heart in Anjali Mudra. And just take a moment here. If you have a sankalpa or intention for your practice, set it now. Perhaps it's a feeling that you'd like to embody in our time together on your mat. Just bring your intention to your mind and into your heart. And we'll start to reach the arms back overhead, interlace the fingers, lift your palms up, and take your good morning stretch. You can even start to move side to side through the rib cage, left and right. Good, and then take another deep breath in, reach your palms even higher. As you exhale, start to tuck your chin around your spine, bring your palms forward. Inhale, reach your arms overhead. Little back bend as your sternum lifts towards the ceiling. Exhale, around your spine, tuck your chin. One more time, inhale, reach and extend up. And exhale around your spine. Take a few breaths here just into the upper mid back as you press your palms towards the front of your mat. Inhale, reach your arms back overhead. And exhale, release your hands down. Hands can rest back onto your thighs. We'll do some stretches for the neck now. So on your next exhale, tuck your chin. Allow the back of the neck to be nice and long. And on your inhale, roll the right ear towards the right shoulder. And as you exhale, tuck your chin back to chest. Inhale, roll left ear to left shoulder. And exhale, tuck your chin back to chest. And just explore here movement of the head from side to side across the front of your collarbone. Noticing any tension along the way. Next time you roll your right ear to the right shoulder, just pause. Take a moment to breathe into the left side of your neck. An option to reach your left arm out to the side, fingers down towards the ground. As you reach through the fingertips, maybe you feel some sensation down the arm. Inhale, lift your head up. Exhale, left ear to left shoulder. Same thing here, just breathe down the right side of your neck. The option to extend your arm out, right arm out to the side. Feel your fingers reaching towards the ground. Inhale, lift your head back up. And we'll reach the arms overhead. This time, right hand will come down, left arm reaches up and over, and take that gentle side bend. Breathe into the left side of your body. Do whatever is comfortable for your neck here. And as you breathe in, lift back up and switch sides. Right arm will reach high. Exhale, side bend over to the left. Breathe down the right side of your body here. Feel that expansion and release with each and every breath. And then inhale, lift back up, and exhale to release the arm. And from here, we're going to start to move into some circles with the torso. I like to cross the ankles a little more in this one. But you'll start to just move your torso in one direction in a circle. Kind of exaggerate this movement. Good. We call these Sufi grinds. It's a Kundalini exercise. And then we'll start to switch directions, take it the opposite way. Good. And then just come into a forward fold. So inhale, lengthen through your spine, and exhale, you can walk your hands forward. Maybe let your head drop or drop your forearms to the mat. And take a few moments to pause and breathe. And then inhale, start to walk yourself up. Walk the hands back, coming onto the fingertips. Lift your sternum up, invite a back bend. If you need more, you can start to lift your hips also towards the ceiling. And then exhale, start to release your seat back down, and we'll switch your feet. So whatever foot is in front, switch it up. And same thing here, just start to circle in one direction. Any differences on this side. And start the circle in the opposite direction. Good. From here again, lengthen through your spine, and as you exhale, start to walk your hands forward, coming just into a forward fold. Take a few breaths into those hips, wherever you might be feeling this. I'm going to feel it in the place that is the most tight this morning. And then as you inhale, walk yourself back up. Hands back behind you, little back bend, start to lift your heart up. Maybe your seat up. And then on your exhale, start to release back down. So from here, we'll start to come into table pose. So come to hands and knees and line up your wrist right underneath your shoulders, your knees directly under your hips. Spread your fingers really wide. And on your inhale, start to arch your back, feel your chest moving forward, your tailbone lifting. Exhale, round your spine and tuck your chin. Again, inhale, arch your back for spinal extension. And exhale, round your spine for spinal flexion. Do this a few more times. If you want to wake up the intelligence in your gut brain, you can also start to invite a Kuchana Prasarana, or an abdominal squeeze as you start to exhale, drawing your navel in and up. And as you inhale, releasing that effort completely. Just do this a few more times. When you've had enough, find a neutral spine. Separate the knees, bring your big toes together, and rest your forehead down on the floor or maybe a block or blanket for Balasana, child's pose. And just take a few moments here to breathe. As you inhale, feel the back side of the body expanding. As you exhale, feel the front side of the body softening, ribs towards thighs. And your next inhale, lift yourself back up. You'll walk your hands over towards the right, maybe even off your mat. And as you exhale again, sit back towards your heels. Now we have a more lateral stretch. This is lateral flexion in the left side of your body. And so breathe into that nice stretch from fingers to hip crease. Inhale, start to walk yourself back up, over to the left. Same thing, other side. As you exhale, sit back to your heels. And rest your head between the upper arms and take a few moments just to pause and breathe. Inhale, start to lift yourself back up. Walk your hands back through to center. This time separate your feet. And curl your toes under so we'll get a good stretch for the bottoms of the feet as well. As you exhale, start to sit back towards your heels. Now you can stay here, or if you need something more intense, walk your hands back onto your thighs and sit upright and see if you can just keep your shoulders right over your hips. And take a few moments, maybe to close your eyes and come back to your breath. Make sure you're not holding the breath. Good. From here, walk your hands back forward. Gently tap the tops of the feet down to the ground. Okay, good. So from here, we'll take a more inner thigh stretch. So take a moment to extend your leg out to the side and let the outer edge of the foot come down to the floor. Now from here, you can curl your left toes under, and as you exhale, sit back towards your heel, and you'll make this stretch more in the bottom of the foot and the inner thigh. If that's too much, you can always take the tops of the foot down to the ground. Take a few moments there. And on your next inhale, lift back up. We'll do a spinal twist now. As you inhale next, reach your right arm up overhead. Open the chest. Try to stack your right shoulder on top of left. And then option to thread the needle. You can keep the leg extended or release your right knee back to the floor and then thread. So the right side of your head and shoulder are on the ground or block if they don't easily touch. And just take a few breaths here. And then press into your left hand, come back to all fours. Release your right knee if it's not already there. From here, extend your left leg out to the side. Same thing here. Root down into the outer edge of the foot. Don't let the foot come up. And then feel that stretch in the inner left thigh. You can stay here or curl the right toes under and start to sit back towards your heel. Breathing into the bottom of the foot, the inside of the leg. And then inhale, lift back up. Release the tap of the right foot. Inhale, reach your left arm up. Open the chest. See if you can stack right shoulder on top of left. Left shoulder on top of right. And as you exhale, slide your hand behind your wrist. Maybe drop the left side of your shoulder to the mat. Remember always the option to release the left knee also to the ground. Take a few breaths there to pause. Good, and then press your right hand back into the floor. Come back up into all fours. Good, from here, you'll start to extend your right leg behind you and just press the ball of the foot down into the ground. You can even pulse the heel back a few times, getting that nice stretch in the back of the leg down through the calf. And then release when you're ready and switch. Extend your left leg behind you, little pulse. Good. From here, release your left knee. We'll lower all the way down to your belly with control and take the tops of the feet to the ground and your hands wide outside your mat, coming onto your fingertips now. We'll do some cobra rolls. So press down into the tops of the feet. Inhale, lift your heart. And exhale, roll it back down. Just a few of these. Inhale, lift back up. Head is the last thing to lift. Exhale, lower down. Head is the last to lower. A few more. Last one. Nice. From here, bring your hands down under your shoulders. Curl your toes under. Press yourself up. And then back into a downward facing dog. So you start to lift your knees and thighs up towards the ceiling. And feel free to pedal the feet, shift the weight from left to right. Let this feel good. You can even separate your feet wider. Especially if you're having any lower back pain this morning, that's a good idea. And then begin to walk your hands back towards your feet. You'll come into a forward fold. Just let the upper body hang over the lower body. Maybe even gently shake your head yes. Shake your head no. Back to yes. On your inhale, lengthen your spine halfway. Fingers can be on the floor, the shins, or even the thighs. And exhale to fold. Again, inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. This time, inhale, rise. Reach all the way up. And exhale, hands come down. All right, let's reach the arms overhead. Exhale, draw your hands to heart center and come back to your intention for your practice. Maybe set a new intention for the rest of your day. Thank you all so much for joining me today. If you liked this video, please hit the like button below and make sure you subscribe to my channel. I will be posting more videos on a regular basis. I hope everyone has a fabulous day. Namaste.